Sitting, where have you been? It's been 1 hour.
It's not.
It was 1 hour,
Okay.
okay? I did so many things,
First
right?
of all, we went to the toilet and then we went and get some drinks for you guys. Whoa! Sorry, but what?
So honestly, I'm a big fan of camping, but one thing that I've never done is I've never cooked outside. And recently, we also had a new addition to our crew, which is Tze Char, and she's actually new to Singapore, and she has never been to Pulau Ubin, and she has never been camping. She actually hates camping. So I thought I just wanted to bring her.
No, actually, first of all, disclaimer, I don't hate camping, but I hate staying overnight outdoors. Especially at a place where, according to all these people, there's no toilet and cannot shower and there's no electricity.
That's camping lah.
This is just a regular luggage. What's so funny about this?
Wow.
Pajama.
Pulau Ubin, it's a time to change.
How do you feel? You ready? I don't know. According to you guys, it sounds very scary. Of all the prayers that your mothers give you and stuff like that.
Are you scared of ghosts or are you scared of like the wild boars?
This wild boars there.
What? Who's that?
What? I mean, I've never encountered a wild boar, so I cannot say for sure. Maybe I'm from Sarawak. I'm not staying in the forest, sis. I'm from Sarawak. I stay in landed properties. I stay in cements and concretes. I am more scared of the humid weather and not having electricity and Wi-Fi and not having a toilet and also not being able to shower, and I'm more scared of those things, which is basically everything.
Yay, welcome to Pulau Ubin. You only have to bring 2 luggages and the food. I have to carry everything else. This is your first time here, right?
First time.
Beautiful spot. This is where you go to escape the hustle and bustle of Singapore.
Ready? Never.
We're here at Jelutong campsite. It's a bit further away from the toilet, which is there. If you walk fast, it's a 5-minute walk. I know it's going to be a 10-minute walk. At least we have a hut here, so if it rains, this is a contingency plan. We're going to get started. This is Campfire 101. So firstly, we arrange the charcoal. Secondly, we arrange the fire starters. And then we're going to use the blowtorch to burn our fire starters. We're going to start with our prep for our dishes that we're going to do for dinner tonight. So we're going to be cooking Singaporean feast or whole Tze Char feast. We're going to cook some sambal stingray. We're going to have some kailan cooked in salted fish. And then we're going to cook some crispy bee hoon as well. And some oyster omelette. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with marinating our satay. We first have to make our marinade, our rempah for the satay. Since we're in nature and there's no electricity, we can't use a blender. So we're just going to do it like how our grandmothers used to do it. Cut everything into smaller pieces, into workable pieces. And then my kitchen assistant right here, Tze Char, is going to be pounding our marinade for me. Ginger, and then we don't have to take off the skin, slice up some red onions as well. Or you can also use shallots. Tze Char, you want to try cutting?
Sure.
Yeah, as long as it's sort of like small enough so it's easier when you pound it. The easier way to cut garlic is just to smash it. You just want to flatten it, it's like crush it. And then that way the skin just removes very easily.
Next, we'll chop up our garlic and a few stalks of lemongrass.
And then just going to pound this into a paste. She's a bit slow.
I don't want things to fly out. So, I need to go to the toilet. I'll see you soon.
While Siting went on a toilet break, I got a little help from our producer to skewer the satay we marinated.
So, I just went to the toilet, but since we're here, let's just go and get some drinks first before we head back.
I prepared a simple peanut sauce beforehand to go with the satay. Find the recipe in the description. Remember that there is no potable water on Ubin, so be sure to bring enough.
Siting, where have you been? It's been 1 hour.
It's not.
It was 1 hour,
Okay.
okay? I did so many things,
First
alright?
of all, we went to the toilet and then we went and get some drinks for you guys. Whoa! Ah! What the I think they smell the food. So
I think it's forces of nature, you know. Our bihun is crisping up. We're just gonna flip it to the other side, so we just want to crisp the other side as well. Look at that! Oh my god, honestly I didn't picture it to be this perfect, but I'm so proud. Okay, next up, we're gonna cook some oyster omelette. So this is a mix of tapioca starch, we have a bit of plain flour, potato starch as well. Just gonna season it with a bit of soy sauce, some sesame oil, and fish sauce. Just gonna give it a good mix. And then we're gonna multitask because it's gonna be sunset soon. So Siting, are you gonna help me to cook the satays?
yes.
Okay. I feel so defeated because it's been such a tiring day. Me and Siting, we did a very great job.
You did all the job. All I did is just washing some plates, shooing away the flies, and be your monkey watcher.
So yeah, look at this spread. So the sun's going down and we're gonna start eating. I want to dig into the crispy bihun pancake right here just because it looks so good. Alright, so you got a crispy bihun pancake. Mmm. Mmm. What do you think?
Wow, it's very flavorful.
Mmm. I'm gonna dig into the oysters. Every time I go to a hawker center, I eat oyster omelette. Mmm. Ah, that hit the spot.
You know sambal stingray is my favorite dish of all time.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah. I like the sambal. It's very nice. It's got that smoky taste, you know.
Oh. Mmm.
Oh.
It's all that charcoal and all that wood. And all that smoky flavor just goes into the fish perfectly. And last but not least, I'm gonna try our chicken satay. Okay, cheers. No.
Oh, I love the cotton. I pound it.
Yeah. Now this is all your hard work that you're finding all the rempah.
Thank you for giving me the credit. I mean,
You usually have the luxury of having a blender, so all that rempah, that lemongrass is blended finely. But with this, because you have to pound it, so you still have the onion and that lemongrass all nice and coarse. That coarseness gives a bit of crunch and gives a bit of that different element into the seasoning of the satay. It's very good. I'm still very hungry, so we're just gonna finish this meal. And after this, we're gonna rest for a bit, and then tomorrow we're gonna wake up in the morning and probably see if I can make some breakfast as well. Good morning. The producer wants me to make breakfast. Not just any breakfast, a very classic Singaporean breakfast. Let's go make prata. Let's go!
For the prata dough, I added condensed milk, evaporated milk, an egg, butter, and a bit of salt to the flour. We'll then add some water and mix it until we have a nice looking prata dough. Let's get started on our quick fish curry. First, I chopped up some onions and garlic, and some chopped ginger too. A few green chilies, some tomato for a bit of sweetness. And finally, I used the leftover salted fish from last night to give us that fish curry taste without the need for fresh fish. I added an eggplant to give my curry a bit more of a bite, but this is optional. Now we're going to fry up our veggies. Next, I added some fish curry powder, add some water and leave that to simmer for a few minutes. Let's shape our prata. Add enough oil so the prata won't stick to the board or your hands. Gradually stretch out the dough with your palm. Give it a few good slaps to thin out the dough even more. Fry your prata on a hot pan. Let's make a lovely hot teh tarik to tie everything together for a lovely Singaporean breakfast of champions.
Cheers!
Cheers! So if you think it's impossible to cook a Singaporean feast on a campfire, I'm telling you right now, we did it, we experienced it, and I think it was a success. This has been such a great experience and I would never trade it for anything else. Thank you, Siting, for agreeing to come with me. I know it's been very hard, but I'm so glad that I could show you a bit of the outdoors in Singapore is like, and also to cook you a Singaporean feast, just to welcome you to Singapore.
This is way out of my comfort zone.
But you know, you gotta experience everything once, right? At
True.
least.
I'm just really appreciative of what everyone has done. I mean, it's my first outdoor camping trip ever. I mean, I've seen the amount of efforts that you have put in to prepare the feast and this very, very nice breakfast. And so, yeah, I really
But you did
appreciate
great.
it.
You did great. I
Thanks.
feel like considering, you know, as a first-time camper, that was very courageous of you. So if you like this episode of Without a Wok and you want to see us suffer more, click follow, like and subscribe to see more videos.